Hi everybody, it's Robin with Uniquely Robins. I just wanted to show you before we get started today this other kit of PM Artist Studio, which is Mariah Scott Rushing and her mother Patricia. I don't know why this wasn't in with the other ones, but somehow I got them separated. So I want to show you this one today because we didn't see this one yesterday. And this one is called Pleasantly Plush Purples. And I do have all the links below for all 4 of these kits, so you can go check those out. Beautiful little leaves on there. Love that purple color. Hold on just one second. Let me let the dog in, or else she's going to start whimpering and barking at us. Come on. She never wants to come up here with me until I close the door. Okay, and then this one has the flowers along the side. Really pretty color. I think we're going to use this for a project this week too. Looks almost like burlap back there, or those old curtains, drapes that they used to make. That one's pretty cool. And this has like, I think that's upside down. I think it goes this way. It has like the feathery leaves over here. Very pretty. And I love this design there. And again, this is on that vellum paper, neem paper, with supposed to have some kind of a vellum quality to it. It's not vellum, it's cardstock. This is the lightweight cardstock, which is 67 pounds. They do also have a medium weight, which is 90 pounds. I ordered some of that too to check it out. And they have a heavyweight, which is 110. Try to turn this light on a little bit, maybe to help with that shadow. There's a little bit of shadow today. I apologize for that. I don't know if that helped or not, but hopefully it did. Then you can cut these like into the strips for like washi tape looking. And there's another page of that. This one's really pretty. Almost looks like it's silk screened on there or something. Then you have some cards. Some beautiful succulent looking flowers here. And some more cards. Same thing on this page. You have some flowers that you could fussy cut out. A couple little tags with the little jagged edges. Make them look a little rustic. I like that. Then you have some different size tags. This one you could cut this out, make a window in there if you wanted. And some pockets and some more littler tags. This one says London Association for Protection of Trade E. Little receipt there. And some postcards. These little postcards are so cute. And then this is the last page. And this has a little window, and it looks like you could fold that down. Very nice. And if you get some of the kits, like the one that we're going to use today, which is the Cloudy Seaside, it has, like these rose petals pockets and stuff, and she tells you how to do it on here, but I think she also has on her YouTube channel a demonstration of how to actually do some of these little flippy things that she has. Flip panels and the pull out panels and front showing panels. I think there is I'm pretty sure on her YouTube channel she has where she shows you how to use those and what to do with them. Okay, so I was sitting here this morning trying to figure out and think what was I going to make with this Seaside kit. And I got this envelope in the mail with my Discover card in it. And I thought that would be cool. So this is what we're going to use today. Trying to get... my pencil mark won't come off of there. And this was folded down, but I opened it up to make it open wider. And I thought about I might use it as a pocket. Then again, I might just make it bigger. And I think in this middle here, we will put just a small skinny signature in there. I don't want anything real big and bulky in there, but a small little signature I think would look really nice right there. So we will probably do that. And when it was all folded up, it came in this big envelope with a little window on the front of it. The window was damaged, so I did replace that. But I'm thinking if I don't make it too awful thick, it'll slide back in here when we're done and make a little pouch holder for it. So that's was my idea I came up with like 10 minutes ago. So we will go with it and see what happens. Well, I guess it's been about half an hour because I did cut these papers out already. I went ahead and cut out the papers for the panels, and I numbered my panels so I know what's what. And I did them like this is inside one, because once that will fold inside. So this is actually going to be our front. So I wrote front on there. I put middle on there, but it's actually going to be the back. And then this will be inside too, because that'll flip in like that. And then when you open it up, we have open 1, open 2, open 3, and open 4. And this does have a little pocket right here too, a little rounded pocket. So we're going to keep that. So I think to get started, I did cut out a couple of things to put in these windows. I took this card that she had in there to cut out, and I think we're going to put this one on here. I just want to make sure that I get it looking the way I want it to look before I glue him down. Yeah, I think right like that would be very nice. So that'll go in that window. I don't remember if I told you, I think I told you about this roll of stuff that I got from Amazon. It's actually for cakes. You put it around the outside of your cake, so when you pull it off, it looks nice and clean and smooth. But they work really, it works really great for windows, and it's really not that expensive, and you get this great big roll. I mean, there's a lot there. And I've already cut those out. Now you can put these on with double-sided tape. I don't have any thin double-sided tape right now. I'm out of it, so we're going to put it on there with glue. And it doesn't hurt to put it on with glue. You just want to make sure... Is this the right? Yeah, that's the right one. I was trying to make sure that was the one I wanted in that hole. You just need to make sure that when you put it on with glue, I try to leave it set just a few minutes to get a little tacky. And I know I use my fingers a lot. I run my finger down along it just so it's not real glumpy in one area and not another. Now, if you wanted to, you could put the plastic on both sides of this and just put something in the center. I couldn't find a picture that I really like to put in there in such short time. If I'd looked around, I might have, but oh, I got one here. And then I put it on. There it gets time to get a little tacky, not a lot. You just want to make sure that when you push your glue, that you push it out away from your window, not toward your window. You want to go away from your window. Hopefully then you don't get any down in there. Because if you get it on your actual window itself, sometimes, not always, but sometimes you'll be able to see it. Always go out away from it. And also doing that, it gets glue right around the edge. So it kind of seals it well. Oops, come back here. Running away from me. Okay. Now, I didn't make mine a double-sided window. I could have, but I didn't. I just want it to show through the front. So let me get it where I want it to be. I want some of those waves to show. So about right there. I can quit moving it around. And then go around with some glue. Oops. And I don't need a lot of glue right here because there's going to be another piece of paper on top of it, so I'm just kind of tacking it down right at the moment, I guess you could say. There's our one window. And I'm going to go ahead and find my piece that I have marked open 2. Right there. See, this will go right over top of it, so you won't see that. My bone folder down in there to make sure that's down at the bottom. I like this design on this paper. Okay. And while we're on that side, we'll go ahead and get our little pocket piece. There it is. And this is going to go right on there. I didn't ink these. You can if you want to. I know normally I ink everything, but I thought with the bright white background that this would look better not inked, so I didn't. Just get it where I want it. Try to get it to look halfway even. Okay. Then we'll go on to this one. I'm debating if I want to put something double-sided in there. It's a pencil mark there I want to get off. What did I have for that? Okay, I had this one for in there. Do I want to make this double-sided? I know it goes that way, but no, I don't think I want to make it double-sided. Not on this one. But I am going to put the plastic on there because I like the window look from the outside. So let's put this down. This stuff is really heavy duty. Well, stop that. It wants to move on me and getting glue where I don't want it. This is why you do this first. Get that glue thinned out a little bit down through there and going toward the outside edge. I did get some on the outside of that window. So I do want to get that wiped off of there as soon as I can. Now you can wipe it off. Just get a little damp rag and take care of it before it dries. There we go. All right, let's see how we want this to set. Yeah, I think just like that. Come here. I want to trim the top of this off a little bit because it's not giving me my edge that I want. Okay, and I need to go up through this side just a little bit. Remember, little at a time. You can always take more off, but you can't put it back on. Let's see. How much room? Oh, I got plenty of room. Okay. I just want to make sure it doesn't stick out too awful far. There we go. Let's see if I move it over just a tiny bit to cover my plastic. Yeah, that still looks good. Okay. And we're going to glue this down. And again, you don't have to put a lot of glue, just kind of tack it here and there because you're going to have another piece of paper over top of it. And I'm hoping that projects like this will get you guys to look at your mail a little different. You know, when you get junk mail or like this that comes in a cool packaging, use it. Don't waste it. Use it up. All right, so now we need open one. So I know the open ones are all this paper. This is open one. No, is it? It is. Okay, it is. Okay. It is. I could have made that just a hair bit bigger, actually. Wait a minute. That says open one, but I think it's actually inside one. No, that's not. What did I? Oh, no, I cut this out because I was going to do the double-sided window, but I couldn't find the picture that I wanted to go in there. So I do need to make that one. Okay. Had me worried there for a minute. I thought I was going crazy. So I need to find a piece of that paper. I have some scraps. Let's see if this one's big enough. Oh, yeah. Plenty. Okay. Now I don't feel so crazy. Cut there, and we'll cut it there. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to make that much noise. Okay. And there. All right. That's better. I have to refill my glue again. I really, really hope it gets warm enough here soon I can order me some glue or I'm going to be in trouble. think I have some Arlene's glue over there, but I don't like it as well. And I know that some people would want their paper all going the same direction. Meaning like this is going this way and this is going this way. But I kind of like that contrast. And you could put different paper on every page if you wanted to. I just kind of like that unification of it, I guess. All right. Hate that I wasted that piece of paper, but it happens. All right. So now we're to open 3. So we'll find our open 3. Make sure. Yep. That'd be it. I hope everybody's watched the UCC video and subscribed to the promotion people on there. I know they appreciate it so very much. Oh, and I was also going to tell you, too, that if you are a member of our Facebook group, if you go on the Facebook group, Mariah has put a link on there. I will try to grab that and put it on the bottom of the video, but I need to ask her if it's okay if I do that first. But if you're a first-time customer of hers, she has a percentage off coupon for you if you use the link that's on the Facebook group. So I will message her when we get done here, and as soon as she messages me back, I will try to get that link put on the YouTube channel too, or my YouTube channel down at the bottom of these videos. So when you go up there, you can get a discount the first purchase. I want to say, don't quote me on this because I'm not sure. Because at first I thought it was 10%, but it may be more than that. I think it's like 60% is what I want to say, but don't, like I said, don't quote me on that because I don't know for sure, and I don't want to tell you wrong and have you all mad at me. Okay. Now, just do I want it this way, or do I want it this way? I kind of like it that way. Opposite of that page. Looks really cool. Okay. And this envelope is some really good, sturdy stuff. I love taking stuff you get in the mail that normally you would throw away. I've got a piece of the old paper sticking up here. I want to trim off. Okay. I like taking something that you would normally throw away and be in the landfills and making something really pretty out of it. And they've got, the company did all the work for us because they have all the folds and everything right already in there. All right, now let's go to the outside. I know this says inside one, but that's because that one goes there. Oh, I bet that other one went right there. I said it is, oh, well, it would go there, but it's not the paper that I wanted. I want all the outside to be this color. So we will have to do that. Okay, this one says front, so this one goes here. So let's put it down first. All right, I'm going to have to get me some glue. Sorry. I should have done this before I started. Ooh, I think I only got enough in there. Fill this little bottle one more time. Goodness. Anybody knows anybody who sells this art glitter glue that will send me some now? And it's not real cold out, but I'm not sure when they start sending it out again. Okay. Put a lot of glue on that. I think I'd had a whole bunch. Okay. I'm gonna make this go out. Like these waves. Okay, we'll do these first and then I'll make that one. So that one goes there and that one goes there. I'm determined to waste what little bit of glue I have left. It has been starting to warm up around here. Last weekend it was 57 degrees outside. It was beautiful. Can't wait for spring so I can get back in my garden. Okay, let's see. Let's move this over a little bit more. There we go. And I will measure this for you so that, because you can make this out of cardstock. If you don't get this exact thing in the mail, so don't go out and apply for a Discover card just so you can get one of these pages. You can fold it out, make it out of cardstock. You just have to put your own folds and stuff in. And I will do the measurements for you, just so you know, because I like you otherwise. I don't normally measure things, but since I like y'all, I'll measure it for you. And I think each fold should be about the same. That's 4 inches. That's just a hair over 4 inches. Just a hair over 4 inches. And 4 inches. And these are 4 inches only because I trimmed them down. They would have all been the same, which is 4 1/4 inches. But I cut these two down just a little bit because I wanted to be able to fit my signature in there without it hindering it at all. So I will tell you that. So altogether we have 17 inches. So if you take a piece of cardstock and make it 17 inches and then put your folds at 4 inches or 4 1/4 inches and 4 1/4 inches and 4 1/4 inches and 4 1/4 inches, then you'll have the same thing I have right here. And the only difference is this little pocket, and you can make that also. That is just a half rounded piece. So all this can be made with cardstock. Not a big deal. I guess I'm just lazy. No. Well, I am sometimes, but I didn't do that because I wanted, ooh, that'll work. It's a little smaller than I would have liked, but Let's see if I have another full sheet. I do. I thought I printed out extras. That one would have worked, but it's a little narrower than the rest, and I don't want it. I want it to be cohesive. Okay. So let's see where we need to cut this now. First of all, here, cut there, and right there. Okay. Went to the Dollar Tree the other day, or was it the Dollar? Yeah, it was a Dollar Tree, and got me some pencils since I still haven't found that green one since I moved my stuff. Okay, now what I should have done is cut this out before I glued that stuff on the inside, but I thought I'd already cut one out. So what I'm going to do is take this one I threw away. Hopefully it's dry enough now to, yeah, it'll be all right. And try to get it even with that one because I know they're even together. Turn it over just so I don't take a chance on getting glue all over everything. And go down. So it'll be about right there, I would say. Okay. And I'm just real lightly going to trace around this and hope I got it in somewhat the right spot. Well, it's one way to skin a cat. And no cats were harmed in the making of this video because I love my kitty. Where did my... Here he is. Here he is, my little scalpel. Okay. Get this as straight as I can. Turn it. Need to look for me a new pad. This one I have had for so long and it is just in bad shape. But it still works. And that's all that matters, right? I'm trying to go inside my lines just a little bit because, and I use a metal ruler for this so I don't, the wood ruler you'll cut right into. Plastic also. I even cut into this one sometimes. All right, let's see where we're still stuck at. There. A wide spot there, then it's not cut. Must have been up on my ruler. Okay. And we'll keep that. I might use that for a tag. Okay. Now I'm going to take my eraser. Oops. Works on glue and it works on pencil. Get my pencil line off of there that I put on there real lightly without hopefully tearing my paper. Okay. All right. Oops. Really? Really? Why is it when you're trying to save glue, you end up getting it everywhere? Having a time today. Okay, so get around this edge just a little bit more. Okay. Well, we'll see how good we did. Not too good, did we? Well, I want it to be down there. I could move this up and I could cut it off so it would be where I want it to be. But I can't go this way because I want it away from that crease. But I want them to line up at the bottom, so. This is why you normally want to do it before you put it on there. So you know where your marks are at. This one is down lower. See, I thought they were the same across there, but they were not. So, how do we fix that? I will show you. We're going to take this that has these little buckles like on it. And we're going to take one of these little buckles off. I'm not the best fussy cutter, I'm telling you, because can't cut straight to save my life. But usually, if I just go fast, don't think about it, your muscle memory will take over and do it for you. It's only when you slow down that you really have a problem. Looks like an old rusty wooden buckle from a boat or something. And we're going to put him right across there. Aha! Looks cool and covers your mistake. Always a way to fix something. Always. And you know what? I actually like that so well, I'm going to cut the other one out and put over here. It's what you call a happy accident. Because I think it looks wonderful on there. I really do like it on there. I really, really do. I think it looks really cool on there. All right. Sorry, I was trying to see. I keep telling myself I'm going to put my other phone up here or a clock or something. I thought I brought a clock up here, but maybe I didn't bring it up yet. Trying to keep track of how long it's taken. So I don't want to keep you forever. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Nice. I see a little piece there I need to trim off. Better do it with the trimmer or I'll have it all crooked. And that's evidently what I did when I cut that off, was I made it crooked. Just leather, that's all we need. Sometimes it gets down in that little crease and you find me a pair of those arthritic scissors, I think would probably help me a lot. All right, just shaving that. Oops. Actually shaving too. Okay, because we don't want it to interfere, because we do want to put a little signature in there. That is going to be pretty cool. All right, let's set that aside and find a paper that we want to use for our signature. We use that one. Pull these out. Okay. Let's see. We want something that contrasts, or do we want something that goes along with? Kind of like that's a little of both. Ooh, I like them all. That one would be cool too. I don't want the plain one. I like one with the brown one. Maybe. Ooh, that would be pretty. Or that one even. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I put them on there. There was one other one. This one. I kind of like that too. Now this has this in it, but only lighter. That's an extreme contrast. I don't know. Let's not use that one. Let's see. It'd be one of these. And they're gonna go this way, because this will be the front and that'll be the back. So I like that. I know this is a process, sorry. I like that. Let's think about that. And this one we could actually put this way or this way. I'm really liking that one so far. So let's like that one better than this one. Yeah, I like that one. Okay. Sorry, I know my processes sometimes can be a little strange for people. Let's fold it. And trim it up. Let's see how... Actually, just when we get the white off, that'll be good. And we want to make it about to there. So let's do that first. This is just like a little traveler size notebook. And if we don't get it too bulky, and we can put it in our, back in the envelope that it came in and decorate that up, it'd be something nice you could just toss in your purse and you don't have to worry about the pages getting all mussy, because it'll be in the envelope. And this is going to go right in here. Wait, I have to trim this first a little bit right along here. I don't know why it's stuck over so far. Okay. Stick just a little bit of glue up there because it doesn't want to stay down too well. All right. And this will go, yeah, right in here. Or we could put it over there. No, let's put it right in here. Right in here. I think. I'm wondering if I want to trim that just a hair bit more. Not a lot, just ever so slightly. I think that'll be perfect. Yes, that will fit nicely. All right. So let's get us some paper. I have this paper. I have this paper. And I have this paper handy. Actually, normally I would not use stark white paper in pretty much any project. But with this being so stark white on the outside edges, that would not be a bad idea. So we might use some of, well, actually we might use a couple pieces of each one of these. How about that? We don't want it too bulky, so we're not going to put too many pages in. Actually, this is kind of thick, so we won't use that one. Let's just do 3 of these. And 3 of these. 6 folded in half will give us 12 pages. I think that's good. Make sure I have my same ends together when I trim these down. Get these folded. And this is really thin, like well, that's copy paper, and this is about the same weight as copy paper. And I know it's supposed to be marble looking, but actually it looks like torn paper too. And I just like that. And it looks nice, I think, with the rest of that. Okay. All right. Now, let's start with these. I know we want to make it a little shorter than our cover. So we're going to go right there and right there. Actually, I may go in just a tear a bit more on that. Okay. And I think I can cut these all together. I think we'll see if I can hold them straight enough. Keep those for something. Maybe we'll make us a little tiny book. Oh, I keep saying that. I would love to make a little tiny book, but I don't know that my hands will let me, but we'll try it one of these days. Those are a little small. Close my drawer over here. Okay. All right. I think we'll go one of you, and then 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 one of you. There we go. Try to get them together. Okay, let me get my clips here. We're going to clip this together. So just use these because they're right there handy if they're long enough. There. Okay. Alright. Something's bubbled somewhere. I don't know if it's the top or the bottom. There we go. Alright. And I think this is thin enough I can run this through my sewing machine. So I will do that. I will run it through my sewing machine, and tomorrow we will finish it up with all the decorations and stuff. And it's going to end up like this. Okay. Yeah, I think that will look good right there in the middle. So I will sew it in with my sewing machine, and then I will sew it in by hand with the needle to the book itself. Okay, I'll do that tonight or in the morning before we get started, and then we'll decorate the rest of it up, and we'll work on our envelope if it'll still fit in there and get it decorated up, and we'll have us a nice little pocket. We'll put a piece of Velcro on there, a couple pieces, or some magnets. Probably Velcro, because if you're going to throw this in your purse, you don't really want magnets. But then when we slide it in, you'll be able to see it through the window, which would be really cool. All right, you guys have a great night. Stay safe out there. Show the ladies below some love. Check out Mariah and her mother's store. Again, this PM Artist Studios is their name of their Etsy shop. I was trying to find there it is. Pleasantly Plush Purple is the one that I showed you today, the name of that kit. And all the links are below, so you can click on those. And like I said, she does have a first-time buyer discount going right now, so check that out on the Facebook group. I will message her and make sure it's okay that I put that link on the YouTube. And we will go from there. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Stay safe. God bless. Bye-bye.